first thing is the conflict with the others. You have to stop it. Every people, every human being on this planet has a conflict with the other ones. You want to have this one what the other one have. It's always this fight about. They thinking there's too less for everybody. And it's wrong. It's not too less for everybody. It's enough for everybody there. We just have to handling the things in other ways. We not need to own things. We can share it.
The family of the house was in a first situation contact positive, and a week later they was totally different, and they tried to tell me I cannot stand, or just leave.
Yeah, and 10 years later, nothing is done by then.
When I don't fix in this time the roof and all the things, it would be broken.
I never buy this house. People's together in a foundation. I will do with them in a form of a foundation, yes, but not by my private. I would buy one of the small ones for having a fixed point, yes, but not the main house.
Why?
It's too big. It's not useful for one person having so a large big house. It's too good to have to hold it by one guy. I'm not here to finish that house. That must be other different people when they want. I want to give ideas. Not making a house already done and then somebody take it away. Things to learn from the basic, from the nature, is so far away from us trainings, schools, systems of dedication. So we don't do it. That's the natural of my going out. I go out in a situation of Montesquieu to be alone with the stones. Actually, I have to tell a little bit about my story of life. So it's born in Ansbach, what's in Germany, in Bavaria, northern, in a very easy, very comfortable situation of a construction company by parents. And I was, to my age of 28, a kid. I was feeling, I was doing, I was handling everything. When it's goes something to share, I do it. When somebody breaks the motorbike, I have a second one, I give it. I offered it. Most people don't take it. They all thinking they have to pay something later on or whatever, but it was never in my mind. Though it was really this point of searching myself to come in a strong company to people for giving things. And later on I run into this business of my parents. My father died very early by self-killing. He was manic depressive, what we call now bipolar different, and he not knowing very much, and also the doctors knowing very much about the sickness. So this collapsed the situation of family. I try to help as the oldest kid in the family to step into the business, but my mother was always a person he not give very much power in somebody's hands. He stopped everything what's new. So I collapsed the situation 3 years later in the 90s, and they have, when you do it on your way, do it by your own. And I leave. Then I go for 1.5 year world traveling with my girlfriend in the situation, and spending much money I got for the killing from my dad, money, and I was really on moving. It was really the position like the kids doing it, gambling, and come back again, doing the business for my mother again, try to handle the situation, blow off. At least 95, she sold the company, and it was gone. But then I searched about myself, and I have to search about my father's death. And I found out my father was not the kid of his father. So he stepped in the wrong shoes by this business. And it goes really wrong. He gets sick, he gets self-killed. On this point, mid-30, 34, 35, I really said, I don't make the same mistake. I'm not going into the business. So it was kicked me out and give me free room. And that's what makes me stable, not making the same mistake as my father. Not to live in it, just to repair it, to bring it back to the world, make it useful for the people. That's my intentions. It's nobody really believes me this, so it could be maybe different, but what will I say? Everything else is speculation. So this is the offer to go into the concept. Do what you want. It's the law. Do what you want is the law. The law is love. Love under will. Aleister Crowley.